Welcome to Blasters 18 Holes, presented to you by Marathon Petroleum. I'm PGA golf professional Jimmy Hanlin.
And I'm LPGA Tour player Natalie Gulbis. Today, we are in Dayton, Ohio at the University of Dayton.
And we are going to play golf today at NCR Country Club. They have a great partnership with the University of Dayton. The facilities are amazing. The golf courses are even better. Can't wait to show it to you. Kicking off our day here on the South Golf Course at NCR Country Club. Hole number 1 is one of the better starting holes you will ever play. You have to drive the ball in the fairway here, but the elevated green is what makes this hole really cool. If you can get out of here with a par on hole 1, your round's gonna go in the right direction. Oh, cut her down the right side, stay in the fairway.
Hole number 2 is a short par 3. Hit it on the green. It's gonna be a tough up and down from anywhere unless you are on that putting surface.
Go in. Oh. Hole number 3 here at NCR South, even though it's a short par 4, it's one of my favorite on the whole complex. Dog leg right, you gotta drive it in the fairway. Sometimes maybe good to hit 3-wood or just make sure something you can get into that fairway. And then the second shot is uphill. You have to take account for that when you're figuring out the club. Man, is that gonna go like right at it? Oh my gosh, going to hole. Up, a little short. Right at it again now.
Hole number 4 is a short par 4. You want to take something up the left side of this par 4, maybe even hit a 3-wood because you're going to have a wedge as your approach. But on the green, be careful. There are some bunkers that are very challenging, so as long as you stay off of those, it'll be an easy par. Probably going to hold one out today.
Hole number 5 is a par 5, and for the long hitters, it's reachable. Off the tee, it's pretty tight. If you can get it into the fairway here, if you're gonna lay it up, keep it to the left, better angle into this pin. If you're gonna go for it in 2, you better rip it. All right, on the line. Get up now. Get up there. Yeah, maybe a little right. All right, Natalie, hole number 6. How about this golf course for the players at the University of Dayton? It's hosted a Women's Open, a Women's Senior Open, a PGA Championship with Ray Floyd won. It's phenomenal for these players. I mean, and we haven't even got to the facilities. We'll get there later, but what a golf course.
It tests every part of your game, too,
Yeah.
especially your short game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost tabletop / little undulations here and there, and these bunkers are brutal.
It's just one of those golf courses, if you miss the green, there's no gimme up and downs, right?
Even just hitting the green, there's very few little areas that are flat, and if these things get firm and fast,
Yeah.
it'll be tough.
And I think what the members love this place the most about is that North and the South golf courses are so different, right? They're different golf courses, but this golf course here is just as challenging as any way you ever play.
Yeah, starting off with this hole right here.
Yeah, par 5. Let's go hit it. Right at our
Good
cameraman
swing.
Joe with a little cutting.
Wow, good shot.
I'm in midsummer form. Ooh, a little too far. Get down in there. Go, 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 go.
Midsummer form. Now we relate to every golfer. Midsummer form.
All right, Nat, I don't even know where you're going to lay it up. I don't see anywhere.
You said, let's have fun. This hole does not look fun. I don't even know where to go. There's a bunker on the right, there's trees on the left, and it's sloping both directions.
It
Hopefully
is
in our
sloping
favor.
both directions, yeah. There hasn't been a lot of flat lies here at NCR, that's for sure. Oh, good ball. Just off that bunker. That's right where you wanted, I think.
Hope so.
That sounded great. Wow. A little thin, but that's what you said right
That's
there.
okay.
Get it up
Yes.
around the green, right? That's what you do with a straight 90-yard shot. You just knock it in. Man, that's right over the flag right there. Woo! Do it. Giddy up. Man, that's a lot of carry.
You know what I like about University of Dayton? It is the same colors as USA and Solheim
Yeah,
Cup.
you love
Since
those
it's just
colors.
Solheim Cup, look at this Scotty
Everything
Cameron.
matches your hat, your putter cover,
It's all
your putter.
Scotty Cameron Champion's Choice.
That's
Look,
pretty cool.
Look how sweet this is.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Just got
all American.
this.
That's right up your alley right there.
Look at the heck of her.
Most important thing is you're gonna make any putts with it today, though, huh? Is that more important than how it looks?
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. When is the last time you beat me at anything?
It's been a little while, but you know. Oh man, that broke way more than I thought.
Look at you talking trash, and you hit it 6 feet short of the hole.
That was terrible.
And I have 6 feet for birdie.
Terrible, terrible,
Running
terrible,
your mouth.
terrible. I was running my mouth.
Talking trash, 3-putted for about 40 feet you.
And that's what happens when I talk trash. More Blasters 18 holes coming up after the break, right here in Dayton.
Welcome back to Blasters 18 Holes, presented to you by Marathon Petroleum. Today we're at the University of Dayton.
And we are at NCR Country Club. This is as good of collegiate facility as you will ever see in the country. Hole number 7 is a par 4, and off the tee, it looks like you want to cut it off to the right, but you really don't. Play it out here to the left, just short of that bunker. You're going to have a mid to short iron into this very, very small green. Little flyer, see what happens. Get down on that green. That's what you call a Dayton flyer.
Hole number 8, this is the easiest hole yet. The green slopes right to left, take something just right of the pin, and there is even a backstop at the end, so you are gonna make birdie on this hole.
Finishing up the front 9 here on the South Golf Course. This is one of the more difficult holes on the whole front 9. Bunkers on both sides of the fairway. Find something you can get it into play in the fairway here. After that, you have an approach shot into a pretty large green, and it slopes from back to front. Use that as a backstop. Make birdie. Let's finish this 9 right. Get up a little. Oh, get down. Come back. Ooh, that was a bad call. Come on back down here, honey. Come on, honey. Don't go in. Come on. Go! All right, we're making a turn here on the South Course. Now we're joined by a special guest. All kind of hats this guy wears. Gip Hoagland joins us. He's the director of golf for Dayton. He's the men's golf coach, and you're here with the guys here at NCR. Glad to have you, first of all.
Thanks for having me, appreciate it.
Yeah, awesome. The relationship, right, with this golf course in Dayton. I mean, can you imagine being a Division I? You did it, Division I college golfer. You got to decide where you're going to go, and you come on a recruiting trip and you play NCR.
I think the golf course makes a huge deal.
Oh, for
I mean,
sure.
it is definitely a factor when you are thinking of where you're going to go to school. And have an opportunity to play at a golf course like this, I mean, that has to be a great recruiting tool.
It really is, especially when they come in, you come in the driveway and you just look, you see the North Course, you see the South Course, you see the practice facilities.
The facilities.
Yeah.
I was like,
pretty
whoa,
impressive.
this is a golf course.
South Course is a championship golf course. North Course is over here to the right, and then it's actually getting a renovation here in a couple of years, so I'm trying to upgrade that a little bit as well.
Talk a little bit about the relationship between the club and the university.
It's been fantastic. We've been here for over 30 years. I've been coaching. This is my 15th year, and every year just gets better and better. We can pretty much, I'm not gonna say come and go as we please, but we know our role, and a lot of times you gotta be careful because the members just start talking to them a little bit too much almost. We're trying to practice, but they enjoy having them out here. We have an invitational here in the fall as well, so hosting that's always a big deal too. So it's a great relationship, and we're very fortunate to be where we're at.
So now we're on hole number 10. You're the golf coach. You're going to coach us up right now. What do we do here?
Longer hitters is going to take it right over that fairway bunker. It's kind of a dog leg to the right. And if you carry the bunker, you definitely kind of get a little speed slot where it takes off. And longer hitters can probably get there with about a 4 or 5 iron. If you're not a longer hitter, it's not a big deal. You just keep it left of the bunker, wedge it down there to somewhere between 100 and 60 yards. And the green's the hard part, so this green's pretty challenging.
That's
Let's
consistent with a
yeah,
lot
with
of
the
holes
rest
on
of this
this golf course.
right? Yeah. That'll work.
There you go.
Attaboy. Right down the middle.
Good shot.
Thanks.
Perfect.
Thanks.
Easy peasy, just like you tell your players, right?
Yep, pretty much so.
Do you play with their players?
Occasionally.
It's crazy how far these young guys hit it now.
Every one of them.
Everyone, right?
Everyone.
It's just insane. We'll lay it up from over there. Good layup.
That
Sounded
okay?
good. Nothing better than a solid sounding golf shot.
Ooh, it's
Just
still
so
in the fairway.
pretty.
Good shot there.
Sounds so great.
Tell me about the new facility, kind of how that came about, and maybe some of the features that you're most excited about.
So it's been about probably 10 years in the making. Just trying to find the right place, right? So we looked on campus. We need to go to another level, and we wanted to do it the right way. So NCR just kind of committed to doing it, and then.
Are there inside hitting bays? What's inside of it?
So it's about 8,000 square feet total. There's 6 hitting bays that are indoor, outdoors, and then we also have another studio inside that doesn't open up. It's all decked out in the UD colors. And there's about a 1,600 square foot indoor putting green as well. And the good thing in there is they can kind of come and go as they please. So it's pretty awesome. Both teams can enjoy it as much as they need.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
That is really cool. Okay, let's see you hit the shot.
All right.
Good ball. Perfect layup.
Good
Just
shot.
like he tells his kids right in front of that
That's
bunker.
right. Never lay up into a bunker. Oh, nice
Shot, Nat.
Thank you.
Shot, Gip. Yep.
Thanks.
Very nice. Ooh, I didn't get it high enough. Hit her ball. Ooh, sit. Wow, that tells you what you got to do there, huh? It's kind of crazy how much kids, when they graduate, though, and I know Nat is the best in the world at this, how much golf is used outside of actual golf, right?
Yeah, well,
business and their lives.
They're playing in outings all the time with
Yeah.
their works and everything. It's great to see.
It's amazing.
And it's great that here college coaches are incorporating that too, right?
There's no doubt.
The sports side is important, but so is the business side, the relationships, the contacts, even as a tour player.
Yeah.
Right? Like we need that stuff, whether you're playing in a
Yep.
pro-am, being able to have
on back down.
sponsors if
Yes,
you're going to
Earl.
go pro.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, it's cool. UD's special. Our alums are fantastic, and they really stay involved. And so it's easy for the guys to get back into it and kind of stay focused with them.
It's amazing how high you just had to play that ball right there. That's unbelievable. Look at that. We'll give you the rest of that as a guest.
Yep.
How's that? Good putt.
You just can't hit it up
It's
there.
a brutal. You can't hit it up there. She makes
Yeah,
birdie
nice
though.
birdie.
Easy peasy
Well
as
done.
usual.
Good job.
I was very fortunate to have kept
on
that
the right
one below
side.
the hole. Thank you so
It's
much.
everything.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thanks
guys.
for having
Appreciate
us.
it.
Yeah,
You
thank
very
you and
much.
good luck.
More Blasters 18 holes after the break.
Welcome back to Blasters 18 Holes, presented to you by Marathon Petroleum. Are you kidding me with this place? This is inside the training facility at University of Dayton. This is a dream come true for me. I could live in here.
Just awesome. I mean, the members here at NCR and the players here at Dayton get all this. Pretty good. Hole 11 here on the South Golf Course is a par 4, and it's a dog leg to the left. If you're going to hit driver, you definitely have to turn it into a very narrow fairway. But you want to talk about narrow, check out this green right here. Wherever the pin's at, you better pay attention because it completely changes your shot, and it's surrounded by these bunkers that are really hard to get it up and down out of if you happen to miss that green with your wedge.
Wow, look at that view. Hole number 12 is a par 4 that you have to keep it up the right side. If you go left, you're going to be blocked, and it's going to be brutal to just even make bogey on this hole. So take it up the right side, and then it's a pretty easy hole from there.
Bam! Marathon drive of the day, right there.
Marathon drive of the day. I'll take it, it's even on the right side.
Great par 3s here on the South Golf Course, and 13 is no different. About 175 yards from where I'm at right now into a green that you have to pay attention to the different quadrants. Again, they have great par 3s on this whole golf course, and this might be my favorite. Turn a little. Be enough club. Get up a little. Ooh, man, that was close. All right, we get to the 14th hole, another beautiful hole. I tell you, like, I guess when I thought of like mid-northern Ohio, there was just going to be kind of flat over here. Columbus is kind of flatter. This golf course has got just rolling hills. It's amazing.
It does not feel like we are in Ohio.
No, right?
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely for sure. This
Yeah.
golf course is, I mean, that's why they've hosted so many major tournaments here.
Yep.
U.S. Women's Open, U.S. Women's Senior Open.
Yep, PGA
You
Championship
can
for the
see
men.
why.
Yeah,
That's
U.S. Senior
cool.
Open. Yeah. You've been hitting it great all day, by the way. Natalie Gulbis on fire today. Really good there.
But I like a golf course that
Really good.
keeps me focused.
Yeah.
I don't really prefer golf courses that are wide open off the tee.
Yeah, right.
Big greens. I want to have to pay attention from start to finish because it keeps you engaged too.
Yeah.
Nice
Oh, I
swing.
might have hit it too straight. Get down a little bit. All right, what are we playing for?
I know what we're going to play for.
Okay.
I have the perfect thing. It's
Let's hear
perfect for today since we're driving to the next show.
Yep.
Who has to pay for all the snacks and drinks for everybody when we stop at a marathon?
Love it. I'm in. You love those backstops, don't you?
Very much so.
Get up just a little bit. I don't know if I hit it. Yeah. Thought that would fly out of that rough a little more than that.
I think you have the advantage here because you're below the hole,
That helps for sure.
especially on this golf course. Being above the hole is another level of challenge to it. Oh my gosh!
Oh, it didn't
good
move.
putt.
Oh, hey, how about the year of COVID when they had to cancel the NCAA tournament? The Dayton Flyers, right here, were the ones was going to be a #1 seed in the NCAA tournament.
What?
That's how good they
Really?
were. Yeah.
That's how good they are? They're
were
Division
phenomenal.
1?
They're Division 1. I think there's about 10,000 kids that go to school here.
Seriously?
Yep.
That big?
Yep. It's amazing, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man, was that touchy. Touchy.
For the marathon
Oh.
snacks. Uh-oh.
Means these marathon stacks are going to be on me if I want. Yeah, that's good. I'll give you the rest of that. I'll be nice. Just because I feel good about
I don't
my
need your
putting.
generosity over a 1-foot putt.
If the people that watch this show just knew how your little personality changes after
As soon
when
as
a
competition's
bet
involved?
happens, yeah, it's unbelievable.
Oh, you're buying snacks.
All right, more blasters, 18 holes after the break, and I will never miss a putt like that again on the show, I promise.
Hole number 15 is the longest of the par 3s here, and it's really challenging. Like most of this golf course, you do not want to miss it to the left. The high side's on the right. There's a chance if you miss the green right, it might even trickle on, but don't miss it left. It is a brutal up and down from that left side. Please do what I suggested. Kick off the right. Ooh, there it goes. How about that? Did you see that? It kicked off the right side.
Hole 16 is a par 4, and you want to keep it down the left side. It's much better over there. Over here on the right where I've driven it, trees get in the way. You got to hit a little low cut up into this green, which makes it a much more difficult hole from this side. But now, right now, I have like a downhill lie out of the rough. I've got limbs here, kind of limbs there. And, you know, I think average golfer struggles to keep the ball down. As much as they
Yes.
feel, hey, I'm going to use a lower club, I'm going to put it back in my stance. That's what they always say, right? But it never stays down because they try to help it up.
Yes.
So what's your thought process when you're trying to stay down through it? And oh, by the way, this is the Tito's tip, sponsored by Tito's Handmade Vodka.
You need to practice treble shots because these are the type of shots that hitting them well keeps the momentum of a round going. And it's also important to be able to hit these shots so that you can make par or bogey and get out of here. So when I'm trying to hit something lower, I press my hands forward.
Okay.
So it's same thing what you said, back in your stance is good, but I like to just add a little bit more of a forward press. So I'm turning the 4-iron into a 3-iron, and it's important to keep your speed up. But more than anything, I think visualizing it, because if you were throwing a ball overhand or underhand, you wouldn't be thinking about all the technicalities as much as you would just feeling it and executing it.
Yep.
So if I was hitting this shot, I would put it back in my stance, put my hands a little bit forward, and visualize it actually going underneath this tree. And I don't really need to do much else because I've selected the right club. I'm gonna grip down a little bit. This is a rescue. I like to hit kind of punch rescues. Again, you should practice them so you do feel a little bit more comfortable. It is in the back of my stance, and I think of hitting it lower and not worrying.
Oh, look at that, right underneath that line. Thanks to Tito's right there. That's your Tito's tip, sponsored by Tito's Handmade Vodka.
Number 17 is a drivable par 4, depending on your tee box and obviously how strong you feel that day. But take a look at it. You might be able to actually drive this hole and, you know, make something extra fun about it. The other way to play it, long iron, rescue, up the left side, short wedge. This is one of the easier holes on this golf course, so definitely strive towards birdie.
All right, hole 18 is a great finishing hole here. As you can see, you want to split those two bunkers off the tee. 18 great holes here at NCR, and this is definitely one of the good ones, the finishing hole. Beautiful. Good one, good finish, good round. You played great today.
Thank you.
Hit it really good. What a great place, huh?
Really good golf course.
All right, so we're gonna go to the 19th hole, which I'm looking behind us. There's about 1 million options right here. We can pretty much go whatever we want. I wanna go check out the university a little bit too.
Let's do it.
19th hole time here at NCR. Do you know what NCR stands for?
No.
National Cash Register Corporation.
So you mean cash registers, like at every single
Yes,
merchant
they
or
made
vendor?
the first cash register, the
Really?
first electronic cash register. That's who built this property right here, built these golf courses. This is as good a facility in all the years that we've done golf that we've been to. I mean, with the golf courses and the indoor facility and the clubhouse, it's as good as we've been to. I feel like if there was a major championship here 10, 12 years ago when you were playing a ton of golf on tour, I think you would have killed it here. You think through this golf course, you love the backdrops, you love the greens. Like, I could just see you thinking through this. I mean, I've caddied for you before. This golf course is made for you.
I love golf courses that have a lot of character. You have to hit a lot of different shots. You have to be smart.
You know, as we see on the golf course, we see it over at the university. The facilities are great too. They just built a brand new arena for basketball. It's where they hold the state championships for high school basketball here. It's fabulous, right? It's absolutely gorgeous. Their sports facilities are good there. You know, like you said, Division I school with great sports facilities. And I think the draw, I was talking to a few people that had graduated from Dayton. You can, even though it's a big campus, over 10,000 students, right?
Yeah.
You can walk from one end of campus to the other in like 10 minutes, right?
That's amazing.
That's
So
pretty
it
good,
feels
right?
like that
it feels
close,
like that
intimate feel.
smaller school, right? A lot of out-of-state students. We were talking about it. They get kids from Milwaukee, and they're not all Ohio kids.
If you were fortunate enough to go to school here and be able to play at a private club like this, it's definitely something special.
Absolutely. And thanks to everybody here at NCR, because they've given just the whole crew, the whole staff, Rob
so
Carnes,
amazing
the
to us.
GM, everybody was so nice to us since we've
So
been here,
nice
right?
to
I mean,
us.
thanks to everybody here at NCR again. They've been amazing. Thanks to everybody at the University of Dayton for just hosting us here and really taking care of us. And thanks to all of you for watching us this week on Blasters 18 Holes.